Welcome back everyone. Second video within a couple of days. Bit like a British bus service. Nothing comes for ages and then before you know it, 3 come at once. There will be a third one because I want to give you a look at the N57, but today I want to compare the two machines because I recently had a birthday with my money and obviously a little bit I put towards it myself. Got the Bambu Lab, it's an A1. They do an A1 Mini, which I think is about 160 quid, but we're not going to review that today. We're going to do obviously the Flash Forge Adventure 5M versus the Bambu Lab A1. I didn't get the A1 combo or anything because with the combo you can put 4 reels up there and you know, either have the same colour, so when one runs out it continues to the next reel, or you can have different colours. I'm not at a stage, I'm very much a beginner. Novice, beginner, and that's about, you know, I'm getting to grips with it slowly. You saw in my last video obviously I'm doing this mainly because it's cheaper for me to buy a 3D printer and print my own stuff than it is to buy it off someone else off eBay. And I've literally, I want to think about stuff that I brought and in a way wasted money on paying someone else basically to do stuff that, you know, I'm not technically minded at all. So and I'm not just saying this, if I can do this then you can as well. So yeah, hence why I brought the Flash Forge first of all. I'm gonna compare the two machines, no detriment to either company, and yeah, we'll just run through some differences because that's a up and down and this is a a bed slinger. Just joking, Bambu Lab, I don't want to be detrimental to any of these companies because they both in their own right built decent machines that are easy to set up for the beginner. I also have the added fact that both of my hands look like that, so I'm missing all my fingers for those that watch the video, you know, and obviously some things, you know, get explained basically. So no sympathy required, you know, it is what it is, and yeah, I still continue to enjoy my hobby, which is model railways. So we'll do the price comparison first of all. This one, Flash Forge Adventure 5M, came in at £299 and literally out of the box, set it up, connect your Wi-Fi and all the rest of it, £299. Came with one, obviously, nozzle, 0.4, and does the job. I've done over 800 hours of printing on it and not missed a heartbeat. I had a few mishaps, but that's that's why I don't have the reel at the back, because it was really getting, like, now and again it get tangled if you didn't keep an eye on it and stuff. So that was a bit of a downside. Obviously the ribbon strip that goes in the back of the LCD screen, that was an absolute pain in the backside. You know, I've set all these machines up myself, so if, as a disabled guy, and I'm not saying that again for any sympathy, just that if a disabled guy that's got no fingers can do it, then, you know, there's hope for everybody. Seriously, there is. So Bambu Lab is a bed slinger. It's got the reel on the top. It's actually nicely set up and it comes in at £289, so it's £10 cheaper. Obviously it's not enclosed. I like the fact that it is quite open. We're talking about ribbon strips. This one came with The LCD screen has them plastic push-in clips. That was really easy to do, took me seconds, and the cables to flip open this little sort of channel, and you just lay the cable in that channel, close the channel, and they're actually really nicely set up. So already £10 cheaper, and LCD screen set up, you know, to plug it in, and everything was brilliant. I did, getting it out of the box, it did look like a 3-year-old had packed it, but it was okay. There wasn't anything broken or anything like that, so it just looked a little bit tacky when it came out of the box, kind of thing. Whereas, you know, that was nicely encased and just slid out, took the foam off and set it up. This obviously required a little bit of assembly, which took a little bit longer, but nothing back-breaking or strenuous or anything like that. Like I said, I did it myself, so it was good. I like, obviously you got the 4 clip there to obviously feed in 4 reels if you got the combo version. I didn't have any need for the combo version. You know, when that reel runs out and it tells you, the machine just stops when you've run out, and you just obviously feed the new one in. So it's very simple. So price, this is a winner. The thing I didn't like, you know, obviously initial look, was the hotbed, the hotbed plate. It's not got a handle on it, unlike that one. I'm talking probably more from a disabled point of view, that's, you know, going to be harder to lift off. But on the same note, it's all open, so do I need to actually take it off? Whereas that's a bit more, it's not enclosed, but obviously there's, you know, it's easier to just lift the hotbed plate out and do it like that. Have to excuse me pausing, but obviously my hand gets quite tired. I know I'm just holding the phone, but I've just got literally a couple of stumps, so it's gripping onto the phone for dear life. And what else I was gonna say? Yeah, the assembly, it was together, set up, took about 22 minutes. I've seen some channels say, oh, you know, you can be printing in within 30 minutes. Yeah, I don't think so. I think more of an hour, but you know, you've got this machine for a long time, so you know, whether it takes 30 minutes or even 3 hours, you know, it's really by the by. But yeah, I like the actual setup of this. I like the, you know, how the reel is at the top, and yeah, it went together. The bed's 256 millimeters, so it's just over 25 centimeters. That one's 22 centimeters, dead on. So a slightly bigger bed on this. I like the software for this, the Orca slicer. Really good to use, really good. I can, you know, because at the moment I'm printing out, or I'm going to start printing out a big cargo ship first of all, and then a roll-on, roll-off ferry. I can cut it into slices, you know, into sections. I'll stick it, you know, in 6, 7. I'll show you on the computer, on the laptop shortly, and I just make everything to whatever percentage bigger or smaller I want, because there will be a need at a time, you know, where you want to cut things because they won't fit on the bed. And all I do is, yeah, size the sail to 200%, for instance, and it'll all be the same size. So I do like the Orca slicer. It's very good, very simple to use. And if you don't know anything, you know what, YouTube tells you everything. There's plenty of guys on here that do in-depth this, that and the other. I do believe there's a 0.4 extruder there. What we'll do is we'll get it going. I'll stop waffling. So on this one, we're going to do obviously the noise test first of all. I'm going to pause this, but I'll just show you got some more harbour walls on the go. This machine, it copes with most stuff, apart from the really fine stuff. But that's because of the extruder is a 0.4, but I'm not paying £30 for a 0.2, not when the Bambu does them for £7.50. So there's a massive difference in price. So a little bit ahead there, the Bambu, as in regards to price, both for the machine and for the hot ends. So I'm just going to pause this because this is, as you can hear, quite loud. So we're just going to let it go for its start up. Kind of find this, actually they've done a good job on how they've set this up, Bambu Lab. Literally no complaints. Obviously once it's done 800 hours of printing, then I'll come back and I might have a different opinion on it, but like I said, I've done well over 800 with that. I've just paused it, and now you see the glue residue, I've left it on there on purpose just to show you that obviously putting, especially for flat stuff, is to put glue on the, you know, on this hotbed. Yeah, when you're doing, you know, flat roofs or, you know, base for your building or something along those lines, it really is good idea to put glue on onto the hotbed. It just keeps everything nice and flat and flush, and you don't have any of that curling that I've mentioned in the last few videos. I know you're going to say, excuse me, £300 a lot of money for a printer. Well, like I say, you can get them cheaper. You can get the A1 Mini. Obviously it's a smaller machine, but you know, do them benches and all them, especially for model railways or any modelling hobby, it'll do the small bits and pieces. You see that? So basically that is a brush, so it just cleans off the you know, the nozzle is the word I was looking for. Cleans off the nozzle, and yeah, that's really good at doing that. So actually nice touch of Bambu to kind of think about that. I said I'm talking from a beginner's point of view. I'm not an expert in any way, shape or form. I'm not a massive YouTuber or anything like that. I haven't got a posh studio or any camera trickery. I'm not paid by either of these companies to do any review. It's just literally my take on it. Just show you the screen. It's nice, crisp, sharp, tells you everything you need to know on there. But the slicer program for this is absolutely fantastic. The slicer program from that is not good. You know, unless you get a model that's already been split, which, you know, most of them generally are, but there is that occasion where you do need to split the model yourself, and the flash print, it is very limited indeed. So we're going for the noise, and there you go. The fan is from the other machine that you can hear in the background, and this one's just kicked in, this fan, but that's just super amazingly quiet. You know, that's not got louder over the time, that's always been like that. So, you know, that's another winner for the Bambu, I guess. And like I said, being £10 cheaper, and I would say that, you know, these are both for beginners. I said the Flash Forge, it's done me proud. You've seen the stuff that I've made with it. It's absolutely brilliant. You know, I sent some stuff to Alan Wilds for his birthday. As a birthday gift, I wanted to do something nice for him. Happy birthday, Al. I've said it like loads of times, but yeah, I hope you had a great day. So yeah, by no means is a Flash Forge rubbish or anything like that. But having got this Bambu lamp, Bambu Lab, it's, yeah, this is, this knocks socks off that. I've got to say this already. It really, you know, I mean, the quietness, you know, for the nozzles, £7.50 a nozzle. I mean, you can't grumble at that. £7.50, you know, nozzle for that is 30 quid. So, like I said, the machines, you know, they are very comparable, but, you know, noise wise, this is quieter. It's got good access all around, where that one not so much. You know, I suppose in it you got you maybe something will come and knock something or whatever, but you know, this is in a kind of back room out of the way, so it's not really, you know, it's not going to have that. Alright, you know, already I'm just going to let it go for another 30 seconds. I just want to show you the Orca slicer on the laptop. There's plenty of guys that got the videos on, you know, how to do certain stuff on Orca slicer, you know, how to cut it, how to size it, all that stuff, you know, so I don't need to be getting into that. I just wanted to just compare the two. You know, this one is a bed slinger and that one's up and down, so I'm really liking this Bambu, actually, really liking it a lot. And the fact that it's cheaper, you know, and the accessories are cheaper as well, which is the main thing, you know, because there's only £10 difference actually in machines, but the nozzles is, you know, this is like a good £20 difference between the two, like, you know, and if you buy three, that's, you know, £60 cheaper, and more, really, sort of, I'd say more like £80 cheaper, but there you go. Right, let's go and just have a look at the laptop and we'll come back to it. So I'm not going to go into it in any depth in any shape or form, but obviously I've got my cargo ship here, and just at the top there, you know, the white sort of bar type thing, you got your square, and then you got your bed. You just keep adding beds. Now I've cut my model. It's my cargo ship that I'm going to be printing. I've cut it into 7 parts, and because I cut it at the same size, all I needed to do was increase the size and do all pieces the same increase percentage wise, and yeah, they're all ready to print. So that'll be my first thing that I'm going to be printing out on the Bambu. You can't do this on the flash print. It's, you know, I'd have to cut out whichever that section, and then, you know, the next section there, and then delete the whole ship. So I've just got that one, print that one out, and then I need to resize, you know, do it again, put it up, the rest of the ship on, you know, cut out the next piece. Is the flash print, it's okay if the model's already been split, you know, but when you have to split the model, especially into like this many pieces, if you've got to split it into 2, it's okay, because you can just cut it in half and then, you know, resize one, delete the other one, and then put it back on the bed again, recut it, and then, you know, do the other side and basically delete the other side, and then obviously size that one to meet up. So just cutting it into 2 is a massive amount of work. But this Orca slicer, as you see, I've got 7 pieces. They're all, yeah, all the same. So really good slicing program, this Orca. Many YouTubers got lots of videos on this, so I don't need to be doing anything. I just wanted to show you. Was the main reason why I bought the Bambu Lab. It was basically so I can use it in conjunction with this, and obviously it's not as noisy because Mrs. complained about the noise and stuff. So there you go. So we're coming to the end of the print. It's just one of those little test prints. I'm going to use this little boat. And for those that have been subscribed to the channel and seen my previous shorts with Plastic Man, there's going to be a little bag for Plastic Man. So I'm going to use it. I don't want to really just chuck it in the bin. So, again, I don't like wasting, you know, plastic in those shorts any kind. So I'm going to use this for Plastic Man's little boat, and it'll join there. Just trying to get you a bit of a look at that. So very smooth, very sharp, really nice actually. Nice print. Just coming to the end. So yeah, I'm going to paint it up and we'll do it a nice bright colour. You know, rainbow ship or something for Plastic Man to sail around the harbour. As I said, this is all for my hobby, which is model railways. Obviously, you know, it just has so many uses, 3D printing, it's a good thing. So comparing the two, which one do I think's better? I don't even need to think about it. It's definitely the Bambu Lab. Again, I'll do 800 hours of printing and if I have the same opinion, but it's miles ahead of the. And Flashforge is a good machine. It's a good solid machine. I'm not being detrimental to either company, but the Bambu Lab, this A1, is absolutely fantastic. And price to match, setup to match, quietness to match. And as I said, I'm a beginner, so the ease of use. You know, the slicer program is, as you saw, that's the next thing I'm going to be printing out is the cargo ship ready for the port. Yeah, hands down, Bambu is miles ahead. There's, you know, Bambu Lab A1, and you can get the A1 Mini if you just want a small to just do your little bits and pieces. I'm just doing a little shot, obviously finishing, because then you know I haven't cheated in any way, shape or form by sticking a model from another machine on there. But it's, yeah, you know, how quiet is that machine? It's just fantastic. Yeah, hands down this wins. You know, I shall. And it's got a fancy tune to it as well. No, but I'm just going to use that to print, you know, stuff like harbour walls and etc, etc, and more intricate stuff I'm going to do on this, and especially the fact that it's got a bigger bed. Yeah, just it wins all round. Definitely for, you know, any kind of entry level really. This machine's great, and if you want to get the combo and do different colours, or just have, you know, the same colour, so you don't have to mess about putting on, you know, a reel, even though a reel lasts a long time anyway, so it's all good. So I'm just going to leave it there. I just wanted to do a little, yeah, little comparison, I suppose. And like I said, I'm not, you know, ragging on either company. This one could have done with a handle on the, you know, on the hotbed plate. That one could have been better done with a, you know, with a ribbon thing that goes in the back of the LCD screen. Didn't really like the thing at the back there where the reel's supposed to go, hence why I've got it sort of in another place. But it works. It's not really a problem. It feeds in just fine. And like I said, I've done over 800 hours of the Flashforge, and yeah, they're good prints. And these are as well. So I just much prefer this Bambu Lab. Really like it. Really good. So I'm just going to leave it there because I'm starting to waffle now. I've said what I need to say. I know it's been a bit of a long video. For you railway modelers, stay tuned because I've got a third video coming out. It will be a quick one because it's just going to show you the EN57 on track. So I shall leave Plastic Man's ship I'm going to go and give that a it's going to be an easy paint, hopefully, and compared to all the other stuff I've done recently. And yeah, go and paint your shit up and ship. Excuse the language. Bye now, look after yourselves, and I'll see you soon. Ta-ra!